All right, you gotta see this. You gotta see this, man. David Bateman. Here are the reasons I invested close to $1 billion in precious metals. Wait, $1 billion, not a million. $1 billion in precious metals over the past 6 months, including the purchase of 1.5% of the annual global silver supply, 12.69 million ounces. David Bateman casually puts his $1 billion in precious metals. What does he know that we don't? And first of all, who is David Bateman? Right? Only has 24.5 thousand followers. Doesn't look like a billionaire, honestly. Founded and harvested tech unicorn, Entrada, precious metals investor, plant medicine advocate, ideas expressed on not financial advice. All right? And recently discovered him. Obviously, post like this definitely gets attention. But when you look at the following, you're like, maybe trolling. Who knows? Maybe faking. But I'll come back to this in a bit, all right? David Bateman is an American entrepreneur. Just so we can see, full. David Bateman is an American entrepreneur best known as the founder of Entrada, originally named Property Solutions International, a leading property management software company based in Utah. Brigham Young University graduate class of 2004. Bateman started the company in 2003. I mean, that's an early bird, man. He's much senior, obviously. Started the company in 2003 as an undergraduate after hearing his wife complain about the inefficient software used at the apartment complex where she worked. He assembled a team of fellow BYU students and others to develop online tools for apartment managers, including features for creating customized websites, virtual tours, and online rent payments. The early venture won recognition, such as Fortune Small Business Magazine's first MBA Showdown contest. Bateman bootstrapped Entrada for 18 years, growing it into a major player in the real estate tech sector without outside funding until 2021, when it raised $507 million in its first major round, achieving unicorn status, a valuation over $1 billion. The company continued to expand, securing additional investments like $200 million in 2025 at a $4.3 billion valuation. Bateman built his substantial wealth, estimated in the hundreds of millions to potentially billions, primarily through his founding stake in Entrada, which provides comprehensive software solutions for multifamily housing, including accounting, utilities, and leasing management. For context, Bateman stepped down as chairman in early 2022 and divested his holdings following controversy over an anti-Semitic email he sent regarding vax. Yeah, I don't want to discuss that. And I literally said, mention the controversy stuff, but don't include it. Don't dig too deeper, because that's not my point. I just want to give you a quick summary of what he did, where he's coming from. So yeah. And it just reminds me, those days, 2000.com era, Mark Cuban, all these people just came out, made websites, $1 billion worth. But yeah, this is not this typical Gen Z story, right? This is like very early. Nowadays, you hear a lot of billionaires, millionaires, coming out from 2010 onwards. This is pretty early, right? So now coming back to his post. So billionaire status confirmed, okay? And putting $1 billion in precious metals. The global monetary system is about to collapse. The Great Reset or Basel Endgame. The biggest trade bubble in history will soon pop. 300 trillion. There is no way. And before I finish this was that's his stack. 8:30 a.m. March 31st, 2025. This was posted in March, several months back. All right, this is his stack. Yeah, that's pretty nice looking silver right there. Oh my goodness, dude. I mean, one of the questions, if I can, get him to answer, like, how do you store this? I can figure it out, but a lot of people ask the same question, but I don't see the answer. Like, how do you store tons and tons of silver? Where do you store securely? That looks juicy, right? So anyways, there is no way the US can refinance its 28 trillion in maturing treasuries in the next 4 years, which means without an obscene amount of printing, Trump tariffs are hastening the collapse, and it's by design. Gold and silver are the only meaningful little raft. Physical possession is everything. The whole world right now is a sophisticated game of musical chairs. The chairs are precious metals. Crypto is a psyop. Those who purchase will have no chair when the music stops. Wait. Let me look at Bitcoin right now. Gold is in green, but Bitcoin is 88,000. It's literally close to 87,000 right now, as I'm doing this video. All right, real estate, crypto, stocks, and bonds will all lose significantly compared to precious metals. The banking system has been meticulously designed to seize your assets, to buoy up a collapsing banking sector. See the great taking. You have zero counterparty risk with precious metals. I'm up 20% already on most of my purchases. This is not a drill. Your grandkids someday will either muse or lament this financial decision you are now faced with. Don't fail them. Not financial advice, for educational purposes only. Silver squeeze. I mean, that's a massive conviction. All right. And of course, if you follow me and my channel, I always say, why would you listen to billionaires as if they look out for our best interest? If he talked about crypto, he probably would have a couple of million followers right now. A billionaire talking about crypto, just because he's talking about gold and he's a low-key, but this is true value. This is real value right there. Not everybody will tell you. I mean, again, you can do whatever you want. How many gold, holders, precious metal versus crypto holders? You know, that's the thing. Look out, understand who you follow and what are they preaching. Don't listen to what they say. See what they're doing. Very important. All right. So I'm not going to get deeper into the comments, but very wise. You're wrong about Bitcoin, though. It is actual life. He didn't talk about Bitcoin. He said crypto. Where did he say Bitcoin? He didn't mention any Bitcoin here. See, man, crypto peeps don't get it. Never mind. I mean, I've been in crypto, and now, kind of like, I literally, if you play some of my videos, you know my opinion now. It has changed. 100% has changed. It's just saying Bitcoin will go to 500,000 by the end of 2025. Says who? Bitcoin CEO. Hey, every huge backers or holders whose net worth is in Bitcoin is the only one talking about it and promoting it. I'm not against it. I hold some. I just reduced my exposure recently. And then this whole thing starts dumping. And matter of fact, since I mentioned, look at this here. Position. Right there. My balance right there. There you go. I have some BTC right there. But this is for dumping, actually. I mean, I do hold some. Just for context, man. And what is happening to Monad? People, you know I've done videos on Monad. Look at this. That's Monad. All right, let's not get distracted. But anyways, you get the point. It's disappointing to see what's happening. The liquidity in the system. People aren't getting it. Literally, they're not getting it. And coming to the chase, his latest, Bateman's latest post. Let me show you this real quick. All right. This was his latest post recently, not 6 hours ago. Bought 350,000 ounces of physical silver last week during the dip at $57. Up 8.6% already. When you buy this much of amount, a billionaire who buys silver at $30, imagine, and that silver doubles its price. Dude, you just doubled your net worth in billions. While we are struggling, trading Ponzi's, predicting market, whatever. And all these people on the side just milking through fees. Look at what Coinbase doing. They're losing it. Liquidity is drying up. So they are coming up with every other possible ways to gain the traction, basically. Get people into it, to spend their money. Hey, we are in prediction market right now. Hey, we are opening up tokenizing stocks now. Hey, US equity market. Hey, we are going to tokenize housing market. Hey, we are opening up the floodgates to all the Ponzi's and all the meme tokens. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Can't stop, won't stop. Buying more next week. Grateful for the slam today. All right, I'm going to just end it here. Right? Great job, David. Keep going. Silver is just warming up. Thanks, Jesse. Hey, David. Thanks, man. But I would like to know, if you're watching this, where do you store? And by the way, I wanted to do another video. Look what happened to my silver. See this here? What happened? I thought this is fake. I had like 15 silver each ounces like displayed on a thing, right? And it had a light. I'm going to do another video on this. It had a light. So after like several months or maybe a year later, I just took them all out. And I noticed like half of them has all these discolors. Like some of them, look at this color here. I was like, hold on, is it fake? It looks like it turned into copper. But no. There's a story behind it. It's still pure silver. But if you leave silver in open, I forgot the term, the chemical term. Yeah, you have to secure them in like enclosed places, whatever, containers. Wow. Wild things, man. Never knew, seriously. Anyways, check on precious metal and crypto. I'm not too sure. All right, I'm out.